The following program may contain language of an adult nature. Listener discretion is advised.
Views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
Only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
Oh man, hold on, wait a minute. This is some bullshit.
They're canceling the fucking show?
Yeah, they're planning on dropping us after 7 years.
That's bullshit. You still got people that listen and like the show.
Look, guys, you had a good 7-year run. What more do you want from us?
You're like a goddamn Oreo cookie. You taste like shit but swathed in the center.
Okay, goddamn it. Our hands are tied, okay? Yeah, you're goddamn right, your hands are tied. Jerkin, pass me the duct tape. Motherfucker. Wait a minute. What are you doing? Tape them together. Yeah, motherfucker.
You know what? I think I kind of like this.
Yeah.
Tie it a little tighter. Tighter.
Maxwell Silverhammer, G.J. Jerkman, Cruise Control, and G Motors. Hellfire, I think somebody lit a cigarette. Nope, it's the hottest radio show on the internet. So keep it locked here from 7 to 9. STIM Radio fam, they ahead of their time. And now it's lesson 1, man, this is lesson 2. No format because they keep it fresh and new. And this is what I call a real show. They tough as hell with a hard edge like a steel toe. They campaign like a bass said. So if you mad at them, call in, fuck some hate mail. And if you think that the jocks sound quirky, allow me to introduce you to the shit that irks me.
All right, you sons of fucking bitches. Welcome to the shit that fucking irks me. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm Jerkman. You seem a little angry tonight. Is this true?
I seem angry?
No, I'm just kidding.
Why do you say that, man?
Because you just yelled in, and I just, figured I'd throw that out there.
Oh,
just
I
so you
thought maybe
seemed angry from it.
I thought maybe you saw my Facebook post for some reason.
No, but, I do have ESP, so.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What are you picking up, man?
I'm picking up that you're angry about your Facebook post.
Oh, well, here's the deal. Lazy fat pieces of shit again who don't want to do their fucking job. And
I'm only 2 parts of that now. 1 part of that.
Just a lazy
piece of shit. I'm not fat no more.
No, these are just like, in the building I work in. I've bitched about these people before. But today I walk into the bathroom to take a shit. And there's 2 rolls side by side by the toilet. And normally they have toilet paper on them. Well, guess what? Today both rolls were fucking completely empty. And I'm just like, bitch, you got this bitch who sits up at the front who fucking watches reruns of Breaking Bad or some reality show or whatever dumb shit she's watching up there, and doesn't fucking go around and do what she needs to do, and she doesn't do anything until somebody tells her to do it, and even then it takes her for decades upon excruciating decades to fucking.
Right.
It's like, really? What? You think you can sit on your ass and collect a paycheck and watch your fucking, oh my God, Johnny just got kicked off a fucking Jersey Shore. Oh, that's epijaculatory.
The fact that you even say this is kind of
leptojaculatory.
It kind of takes away from the fact that I just think you hate everything. These shows that are out there are meaningful to people.
Are they?
There is a lot. I mean, a lot of real life drama in these things. I mean, these things
Really?
they touch people in certain ways.
So does it show how the government's, fucking people over?
No.
And does it show people going to court, getting threatened to be thrown in fucking jail? No?
No. It's more important than that. It's drama.
Oh, yeah, right. It's. I mean, think about it.
It shows people that have actually went out and weren't able to use their credit cards.
Oh, my God.
And it shows people that have had a lot of money that all of a sudden their hairdresser will not take them right away.
Uh-oh.
Now, do you understand the grief they go through?
All right, that's, you know what? My heart's just bleeding right now.
That's what I'm
heart
saying.
And my anus are bleeding.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is this stuff is personal.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, how would you feel? What if your hair... Well...
I'm my own hairdresser.
What if your nose dresser couldn't take you in to curl your nose hairs?
I even do my own nose hairs too, man. So I guess I do all my hair, man.
Or maybe the certain certain thing you've ordered that's very rare and cost you billions of dollars, they couldn't get to you right away and deliver to you with the kiss of your ass.
Or they couldn't get the toilet paper in the bathroom one
yeah.
time. Hey, but
now see, that would bend you, toilet paper.
That's a real bitch though, because here it is, it's an office suite full of people, and you mean to tell me you fucking, totally disregard this shit and just, don't put toilet paper on the rolls? So you know what I did? I grabbed the big fat ass wad of paper towels and wiped my ass with them. Hopefully I stuff up their toilet. So.
And this is what you're bent out of shape about toilet paper again, isn't it?
Yeah. No toilet paper in the fucking bathroom.
Okay, I'll agree with you there. I mean, that can be I wouldn't say really a pain in the ass.
There should we should have access to, why do they have all the toilet paper and they're the ones who put it in?
Because people will steal it.
Okay.
People will take it home.
Fine, but then guess what? Fucking, fat ass at the front needs to get off her ass and do her job and stop acting like a job's an entitlement.
But maybe it just ran out. I mean, how is she supposed? They don't have a toilet paper alert.
Both rolls ran out.
Yeah, they don't have a toilet paper alert.
Well, come on.
Attention, toilet paper is now gone.
Well, okay,
Maxwell may not wipe his ass. Emergency.
Oh, I wiped my ass, but I used a bunch of paper towels. So like I said, if they get to come in tomorrow, if they got to call a plumber, hey, that's on them. She should have been doing her fucking job.
But see, that's it. You don't know. I mean, maybe it just ran out. Okay, there's 2 rolls, but you wait for both of them to go, then you refill.
See, the thing is with me, you know how you always say you don't know? I do know, because I know how these motherfuckers operate. They're lazy.
But is that her job, or do they have somebody come by that cleans and refills? Because that's what most places do.
Oh yeah, well they do have a maintenance crew, but if they run out during the day, then
does she have access to that? Because now at our old place, they didn't have access to the toilet paper. I don't even know if they do here. What you had to do was wait for the maintenance people to come back, and they had to refill the entire thing. That's why they put those 2 huge rolls, because other people didn't have access to actually go in and get the toilet paper to put there.
You know what? I want to say I asked her one time, because I was like, hey, there's no paper towels in the bathroom or some shit like that. And then she had to go in and refill them. So I'm assuming she does have access to that shit. So, yeah, that was just...
Well, you're assuming. You don't know for a fact.
No, because, she said, okay, I'll take care of it. So I would assume...
Well, her taking care of it meant maybe she would get hold of the guy that was there or say, hey, look, you guys got to come refill this. Doesn't mean she has actual access or toilet paper rolls sitting at her desk.
Yeah, well,
see, so you may be getting mad at the wrong person. Maybe there's nothing she can do.
Well, that's just retarded, man. I mean, it's a fucking office suite. It reminds me of the time when my grandma was sick, and
they didn't give her toilet paper.
No, she was in this rehab hospital, and she got what's that called? C. diff. You know what the fuck it is?
I don't know what that is.
It's a diarrhea. It's a bacterial. A lot of old people get it.
Okay.
And so anyway, they had to put her in like a quarantine room. So in order to go in there and see her, they had to give us like masks and a gown and all the shit, gloves, all that kind of stuff. And so we go over there. There's no fucking gowns in the little, receptacle. So my dad has to go up to the nurse's station and be like, excuse me.
That's a little different.
Can we get some gowns? Like, oh, no gown? Oh, we sorry. And they're all just fucking Asians that are sitting in there lazy, not doing their fucking jobs.
So they're all Asians. Not one of them was a white person, black person,
It was
Chinese.
all a bunch of bucketheads, man.
Really?
Yep.
So you know this for a fact?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, everyone that I heard talk, I didn't hear any white people or black people or anything like that.
All right.
So as far as I knew, but, you refill these things. You got to be proactive. You can't just, sit back there and...
Especially with your toilet paper, man.
Eat your fucking buckle shucks and watch reruns of Breaking Bad and, Big Bang Theory and shit and be like, oh, my God, that's ejaculeptic.
Well, I don't know. I like
that is so ejaculeptic.
I like Big Bang Theory. So.
I don't like any of that shit. Fuck all that
of course
trendy
you don't.
bullshit.
I don't. Big Bang's not trendy to me. I just think it's funny. It's amusing.
Everybody likes it. I don't know. A few people have told me they like it. I'm not. I'm just anything popular I hate. I'm sorry.
Why is that?
Just because it reminds me. It's like, it's a reminder of what
you're
pisses
against
me off.
everything in this system, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
What if everybody liked shitting? Would you be against it and hold your turds in?
I haven't given that much thought.
Yeah. I mean, would you be like, you know what? Everybody else is shitting. I refuse to.
I just get sick of the hashtag faggots that walk around and fucking, oh my God, photobomb, and just all that trendy shit. I'm not
Photo
into
bombs, huh?
Not into any of that bullshit. Are people taking pictures of their nachos? I already told you that story.
Well, yeah, I mean, people do dumb stuff, maybe they were... I can't defend everybody for everything, obviously, but there are dumb things that people do.
But it's just the shit, I see people at work just fucking off on a constant basis, not doing their job. Okay, now granted, I fuck off at work too, okay?
I was going to say.
I'll admit that. I fuck up, but that's because I have nothing to do. All my work is done. You see, I've actually done my job, and I fuck off after work is finished. Not, I come in, the first thing I do, I switch on my computer and then go, on fucking Twitter and go tweet about my
but the toilet paper lady, you don't know
shit.
For a fact if she has access to that, so you may be jumping on the wrong person.
Yeah, I doubt it. Yeah, it's an office suite. It's the middle of the fucking day.
Doesn't mean nothing. We don't have it. We don't have access to it. No, we brought our own in, sure. But what they bring in, there's a company that comes in and does this. So if you're going to run out in the middle of that time and the company's not there, unless you've brought your own damn toilet paper, you ain't getting any.
They got to be
unless you go to the woman's room or guys or whoever's out and take some from that room.
They got to be prepared for that shit, though.
So why weren't you proactive on finding whether there was toilet paper before you sat down to take a dump?
I did. I put my hand on. You know what? That's a habit of mine. Every time I go to take a shit now, see, I've learned.
So then why didn't you do this? So
I did.
You were a little careless in this yourself because you could have said, "Oh, there's no toilet paper, so maybe I can't poop right this second. Maybe I should walk over to the ladies' room and see if anybody's in there and ask them if they could please give me some toilet paper."
Fuck all that. I just
see.
I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna.
I'm just gonna sit here and dump it out anyhow.
No, because I was gonna teach them a lesson.
Oh, this is teaching them a lesson.
I'm gonna stop up their fucking toilet. Because they're too goddamn lazy to put toilet paper on the rolls.
But you got to work there too. So what happens next time? Now, supposing you just had macho nacho grandios, and now you got to take a dump again. Now you stuffed up your own damn toilet. Now you can't take a shit because there's water spilling out everywhere. Well, so you just fucked yourself too.
Actually, I'm not working tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, so it's to nail everybody else but you.
Fuck 'em. They can deal with it tomorrow. And
wow, AK is right. It is all about you, isn't it?
Well, it should be, and it should be about all. For you, it should be all about you.
Well, it's not. I mean, I'm not always just about. I mean, there are times I got to protect myself and watch out for myself, obviously, but it's not always just about me.
It's got to be about you, though.
No.
I mean, you're the one living through. You live in your life, man.
But I live with other people. I live on a planet with people in it, so it can't be always just about me.
I understand that, but at the same time, I'm thinking about those other people too. I mean, shit.
Yeah, you're thinking about how they can't shit now,
right?
Because you stuffed up the toilet.
Everybody else in there. Well, yeah, but they can't shit anyway because there's no toilet paper on the fucking.
Well, they may go to the ladies' room and get some damn toilet paper.
I mean, and let me point this out too. It's a one-man bathroom in an office suite with about 50 offices in it. So how jarly brilliant is that? It's like the place, the thing you had at All Talk, little one-man bathroom, but at least you guys had several, so it wasn't like there was just one bathroom that everybody fights over. So that's how this is. In this big-ass office suite, you got one little bathroom, that everybody's got to stand in line at and whatever. I mean, there's a bathroom outside, which is a public bathroom, and I go use that when the other one's closed. But, hey, this one was there, and I walked in, closed the door, checked both fucking rolls. You'd think one roll would have a little bit of toilet paper. Oh, fuck no.
But I don't understand why you wouldn't have just walked over to the girls' room and said, knock, knock, anybody in there? No, get some toilet paper.
Yeah, well, I guess I could have gone out to the outside bathroom.
Well, yeah.
I mean, but, it's stupid. It's like, really? No fucking toilet paper in here?
But there's no toilet paper, so it's not like it was the end of the world. There were other places you could have went and took a dump where there was toilet paper.
Yeah, but you know what?
You just wanted to throw a pissy fit. That's what it was.
There was paper towels in that motherfucker.
See?
So guess what?
It was all about you being pissed because there wasn't toilet paper in that one.
Goddamn right. Hey, have this shit full, quit, But this is the problem, because I see it all the time. You got people that are fucking off.
But you don't know. Like I said.
Yes, I do.
Well, okay, they may fuck off, but they may not have control over that. So it's like you having your job and you do not have control over something, and someone going, "Oh fuck him! I'm gonna take a dump on his desk because you don't have control over that part of it. So what you can do is done."
Well, yeah.
And they're pissed off because they think you do have control of it. Now they took a dump on your desk and.
No, they got access to the toilet paper.
You sure about that?
It's an office suite. They got access to the shit.
I don't know.
It's and it's the rent is.
I don't know. I can't say either way, so I really don't truly know. But what if they didn't?
Well, I mean, if they didn't. But I've seen them loading up the paper. Matter of fact, I walked in one time in the kitchen, and she was putting paper towels in the dispenser.
Well, paper towels are different from toilet paper.
Oh, it's the same thing.
No, toilet paper's not a lockdown. That's a hot commodity. People take that stuff home. So that is totally different. Believe it or not, it is.
Well, I don't know. I think they do have access. I mean, I can ask, I guess.
You should. You should find out. And if she says no, then you're going to, well, you won't feel bad.
No, I'll just be like, well, too fucking bad. Somebody
I'm
should
still going to do it anyhow.
Somebody should have loaded up the goddamn toilet paper rolls, you know?
So why wouldn't you still have just went to the other bathroom?
Well, you know, I mean,
you were making a shit statement.
Yeah, I was.
That's what you were doing.
Goddamn right. I'm like,
I'm surprised you didn't play with it and rub it on the walls.
I should have done that. You're right.
You know, finger painting or something with the stuff just to show you, you know, look at me. Ooh, I'm so mad. How do you, someone hold my hand. Spell out the word fuck you with this.
Well, you know, maybe I should have. Should just, but no, it was just annoying, you know, the fact that there's no toilet paper. So I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna grab a bunch of paper towels, wipe my ass. I'm here,
all right?
You know.
But like I said, now it would have been different if you already sat down and didn't realize there wasn't any. Go, oh crap! Now I've already took a dump. What am I gonna do?
Right? No,
But you knew ahead of time.
I am always in the habit of checking prior to taking a shit,
and yet you still did it instead of going, oh crap, they're out here. I'll go to the other bathroom.
Well, I had to shit, man.
Okay. Wait a minute. So if you would have taken a couple more steps, it would have just dropped out of you?
No, I could have gone to the other bathroom, but, you know, that's at that point, then I got to
You were mad.
I got to run back to my office.
You were mad. That's what it was.
No, I was totally fucking pissed off. I'm not going to lie. You know? It's like, yeah, you know, just because somebody's being fucking lazy and won't do their job.
You think. You don't know, but you will ask tomorrow and find out. I want an update on this one. I got to hear this.
Oh, yeah. And then also, too, there's times where doors aren't always unlocked and they should be, and you know, this person just doesn't give a shit. They sit up there and they fucking watch their reality shows online all fucking day.
That's what she's doing?
Yeah. I've walked up there before and she's been watching bullshit
Well, maybe
online.
her work's done.
Yeah, right. Her work's done.
So she can fuck off.
Well, not her work isn't fully done because she hasn't watched the whole second season of fucking,
well,
you know,
maybe. What?
Jizzing in the bag.
What the hell was that?
I think that's G Motors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that is.
Yeah, he's going to put you straight on some info.
Is he? I think he's going to agree with me is what I think.
Oh, you think he's going to agree with the toilet, toilet paper?
I think he totally will agree with me on
Maybe
this
he
shit.
would say, hey, if I would have been there, I would have been the one holding your hand, helping you spell it out.
Yeah, he probably would have. And if not, he would have gone in and spelled that out in his own shit.
Wow. Man, you guys are almost like Siamese twins, except for you don't look at all alike.
Well, no. But we happen to agree on a lot of shit. We know that there's a lot of lazy fucks that just, you know.
See, me, it wouldn't have bothered me. I would have been like, okay, it's out. I would have went to the other bathroom.
Man. I guess for me, I'm looking at. Okay.
Now, if there was none in any of the bathrooms anywhere, then you'd be like, hey, hello, you know, people do have to go to bathroom here.
Oh, yeah, then I'd be really fucking pissed
Yeah,
off.
what if you went to every single bathroom? Then someone's neglecting something here. I mean, if you're going around constantly and there's no toilet paper in any of the bathrooms and they know people are there.
But that is still pretty negligent, man. I mean, you got two
depends.
rolls, two big-ass rolls that are normally in there.
It depends on how many times these people stop by. I mean, I don't know the full situation. So for me to sit back and say, well, she's negligent because I don't know if she has access to it, or they're negligent because I don't know how many times they come a week to fill it up and how many people are shitting. I mean, you probably go through 2 of those in a fucking day and a half for them.
Well,
yeah, see?
But
with you, it's like you just pull one time and you're...
But regardless, you know, there should always be toilet paper in there. That's the way I look at it.
You know, they probably have the industrial size probably didn't come until you showed up there. They probably had just regular toilet paper before that.
Well, that and I see her, like, you know, when we had the bug problem, you know, they were very laissez-faire about that shit too. You know,
French now.
You like the laissez-faire?
Yeah, look at
they
you
were.
go.
But you know, they were, you know, like, oh well, you know, it's probably bugs from the plants. No, it's fucking bed bugs. Trust me. And then of course we'd have Dave come in and check, and sure the fuck enough, you know, he's showing them bed bugs, get rid of these fucking things. And so finally, you know, after, you know, the final alarm is, you know, it's the final countdown's occurring. We're down to 2. You know, they finally get off their ass and get a fucking bug person in there to spray and to do whatever the fuck they had to do. And so yeah, it's just they try to blow things off.
You should carry toilet paper around with you.
You know what?
You should put some in the office, your office, and keep it there.
You know, we may and then we'll get them fucks to knock it off our rent. Then I'll bet you we won't run out of toilet paper ever the motherfucker again.
Knock it off the rent.
Yeah, knock it off the goddamn rent.
Hey, Every time I wipe, it's costing you. Keep that in mind.
You know what? I would do if it was my personal business.
Right.
You know, like I'm like you now. I'm like Jerkman who has a business.
Okay.
You know, if I was running a business and I had to fucking keep toilet paper in my office because these negligent assholes wouldn't fucking fill the rolls, then I'd be charging them. I'd be like, hey, I just used one of my motherfucking rolls in your bathroom. Okay? Knock 50 cents off my goddamn rent. You know?
Wow.
That's how you do it. That's how you got to be. Because otherwise, these yarly darlies will just run the fuck all over you. And, you know, I know a lot of people say, well, what's the worker and the Corporaticons are different. No, if there's that mentality there, then that's going to proceed downward.
I don't know. I would have went to the other bathroom.
Should just fucking shit on the floor. Anyway, we'll be right back, bitches.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gag, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today.
Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement. Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance. Available for digital download only. Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you'll be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts.
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
Only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
Oh, yes, bitches. Wow. That was a quick drop.
Here we go. Feel better?
Yeah, there we go. Now we got a little fade going. There
feels
it
better,
is.
doesn't it?
By the way, too fast. By the way, G Motors did text me and say, plug it up, brother.
G Motors, I'm disappointed in you.
No, G Motors knows the way.
G Motors, I am so disappointed in you.
G Motors is on top of his game, you know.
He
knows the deal.
Wow.
You know why? Because of where he used to work.
Right.
He's seen plenty of lazy fucks who sit on their ass and don't do shit. And then expect that their job is an entitlement.
I'm not saying there aren't people that don't.
I deserve this job. You know, that kind of shit.
Do you deserve it?
I deserve it. Did you give it to me? Well, you know, and I'm seeing so much unprofessionalism. I mean, okay.
Well, granted, I will give you that.
I mean, it's unprofessionalism up the ass now. I got somebody who's supposed to be coming on tomorrow. And I still, at this point, don't know if they're going to be coming on tomorrow because I wrote them twice now. You know, and I hate this little new nigger game that they play. Oh,
you didn't say nigga.
I said nigger because that's what it is. It's a nigger mentality. This is some ignorant game playing nigger shit. Okay, and look right. Where's the camera? To my right or to my left?
Right here.
Right there? Am I looking at it?
Yes, you are, kind of.
Nigger. Yes, I said
Damn.
it, fuckers. Okay? And if anybody's got a problem with it.
What's that red dot on your head right now?
I don't know. It's probably some fucking, ignorant fucking.
Oh, there you go. Go ahead.
Nigger.
No,
wants to kill
you
me.
know what? I'm happy they can see you saying it and not me.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not a racist, and I know this. You know what I'm saying? I don't have shit to hide, but I know what a nigger is. And a nigger is somebody who's ignorant and
it's
who's
not a
lazy.
black person. It's not a specific white person.
No,
Chinese.
well, I mean, you got niggers of all ethnicities, but I mean, really, I would call a lazy Mexican a spick or a wetback or
You
something.
would? What would you call a lazy white person?
I'd call him a lazy fucking white
wet
trash
cracker?
white trash loser. You know,
Okay.
something like that. So I'm just not very impressed with the words they come up with for white people.
They need better stuff.
Yeah, I mean, honky is kind of lame.
Lame.
Yeah.
You want something more derogatory to
Yeah,
really
I
rip
want
you
something.
up?
Yeah, I want something that's gonna. I mean, shit. There still has not been anything to date that can offend me as a white person. Anyway, but this is the new nigger game because I had this other guy do the same goddamn thing, where I write him and say, "Hey man, I need your phone number for the interview," and he won't give it to me. They just give me these one-word answers. For show, dog. For show, dog.
Maybe they're afraid that you're going
True
to
dat.
stalk them.
It's like, dude, I gave you a link to the fucking website to where you can. I even did that yesterday. I said, and you can blast this out if you want to, so your fans can, check you out the night of the interview. I said, I'll tag you, the day of the interview, so that way everybody knows you're going to be on.
Right.
And today I kind of was like, look, man, I said, if I promote that you're coming on and you get people that come on to listen to you, it's going to make not just me, but you look stupid too. So that's what I'm trying to tell
So
them.
you're just not going to promote it until you're ashore.
Absolutely.
That makes sense.
But at the same time, it still pisses me off. Don't play games with me and then fucking.
Oh, you wipe poop on their wall.
You goddamn right. See, now G Motors is
chiming in again.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Here we go with Motors.
He knows, man. He knows the game. I'm telling you, this is shit we talk. Him and I go off on this shit on Saturday nights.
Is that what you guys do?
Fuck yeah, we're out. We're in the car. We're headed to eat. We're just fucking. It's like STIM Radio mobile. So and we get back to the house. We're watching Cops.
And you still do it then?
Oh yeah, we'll see something on Cops that triggers us off.
So you're STIM Radio.
We are always
almost
STIM radio.
all the time.
That's a full-time job for us, man. We live it. We
You
breathe
are always pissed.
it. Yeah. Well, you do it too. I saw you outside.
Yeah, there's things that get to me, and I mean there's a lot of stupidity anymore.
Well, yeah, that's it, and just the lack of professionalism on everybody. These guys claim to be CEOs and big ballers.
That reminds me, since you said this and it finally clicked me in the head, I want to tell you this, and not to change subject.
It's probably on the same subject.
Well,
huh?
it is kind of. But I was riding down the road the other day, okay, and to show you the mentality of what they're trying to teach people and that. They have this big billboard up, or it's on a bus sign, not a billboard, but a kind of a mini billboard on the bus places where you set the bus terminal
bus
things,
bench?
or whatever. Bus bench,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they got this guy, right? And he's standing up. He's hanging on to like the bus rack, so you're not falling over and shit as you're standing.
Okay, it's a figurine.
Yeah, well, it's like him. He's standing there. He's looking down at his phone with this big shit ass grin on his face with his suit, saying, "Ride like a CEO."
Yeah, dog. I'm a CEO.
How many
CEOs?
But that just goes to show you the CEOs are taking buses now. They want you to believe that you're a bigwig if you're in a bus.
Yeah, ride like a CEO. Well, they're trying to make you feel good about taking the bus.
Yeah,
is
and
what it
I
sounds
was like, well, come on, really? You're gonna? There's real CEOs. Of a honestly huge business. No, I don't think so.
Well, that's the problem. Everybody thinks they're a fucking CEO nowadays.
I'm a CEO.
Yeah.
And
Such a CEO.
So that sucks.
Dog. But no, everybody thinks they're a CEO now.
Yeah,
everybody
true.
thinks that they're big shit and that they're bigger than they really are. And, they all pimp this shit. I'm
They're
CEO.
too damn good to put toilet paper in the damn holders.
Damn right. They're too fucking...
And shitses.
I don't do that. I'm too fucking lazy. So, But, yeah, no, I mean, this guy still hasn't written me back. I don't know what's going on here. And I'm like, dude, just, like I said, the thing that gets me when people don't write me back is time sensitiveness. If it's just something where we're just kind of going back and forth or whatever, that's one thing. But when it's some time sensitive bullshit, then to really add in fucking salt to in fucking cocksucking jury, I'll get on Facebook, I'll see I have a message in my inbox, and it's somebody who wants to beep-poo. Remember the one annoying?
I did that for my mom today, the beep-poo. She didn't know what it meant.
Really?
So I went, "Hello, how are you?" I am good.
Well, that's what
Are
it is.
you good?
Everybody
Yes,
wants to
I
be-
am.
Everybody wants to do dumb, rudimentary shit. Important things take a back seat now, and it's more important to beepoo. Hi, how are you? I am good. That is good. I am jacking off. So am I. That is great. And just fuck. And like tonight, I got on. I saw I had a message in my inbox. It's that one chick I told you about. That's just kind of fucking annoying. Remember, I think I told you about it, right?
The one that's annoying. That covers quite a few
Oh,
of them.
in Michigan?
Michigan.
I tried
okay.
to dump her on.
Okay, yeah,
I
I
tried
remember.
to dump her on Chandler.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
So anyway, she messaged me. How are you? Haven't heard from you in a while. Really? That's not what I want. Why does it take forever for the motherfuckers I want to write me back? That I need to write me back, but then the motherfuckers that want to.
Because she's too busy, giving the other men she really wants Tootsie stories while she's just
Not
holding
that
you
one.
on the side.
That's not the one. That's
but
not.
I'm saying
that's not
you
Tootsie Toes,
you
man.
said the one you want. That's what I'm telling you she's doing.
Oh, well, I don't know what she's doing.
I'm telling you, that's it.
but
she's like, yeah, I'll keep the baldy on the fucking side.
I don't know what, but with that, see, it's not, it's not as major.
Right.
Because again, it's not time sensitive. What I get pissed off at is when I'm waiting for something time sensitive, and instead I get some rudimentary bullshit from some fucking lame ass who just wants to beepoo. Hi, Max. How are you? Really? How about write me with some substance?
Wow, really?
Yeah.
What are you supposed to say if you haven't talked to somebody a while?
How about write them with substance? Hey, man, how you been? I'll tell you what I've been up to. I got this going on.
Well,
and
some people don't want some people to write them like that because it's an instant, it's all about them.
Yeah, you know why? Because people don't want to fucking take the time. They don't give enough of a shit to read what people have been up to. All they want to hear is, hi, how are you?
You want to do the beepoo thing, weren't you?
How are you? I am good. How do you move a conversation forward even talking like that?
You say, I'm good. How you been? And then they say, oh, I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Then you get into the meat of the subject.
But it doesn't even drive the conversation forward. It drives it down. You can't even, and not only that, and you know this because you use Facebook for business,
A combo, yeah.
Well, yeah, but you're
I
really
do.
trying to do work, man. I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And so for when somebody starts beepooing with you and, hi, jerk,
Well,
man.
I still talk to people. I mean,
I do.
It's just that
Begrudgingly.
the single thing didn't work. So
the status changed?
Yeah, it didn't work.
You know what you do? You change your shit to none.
Yeah.
Just put it to none. And
I have
and they'll
nothing up
leave you
there
alone.
right now because they said it reads it if you put single in that, so I put absolutely nothing in there now.
Yeah. Make it say none, and then you're good. You'll be fine.
And I because everybody's like, oh, like even Jane and them tonight come in and like, okay, the big $1,000 question. Who's the girl?
Oh, Renacy asked me the same question.
Oh,
right?
really?
He was like, hey, man, I saw Jerkman change the status. I was like, oh, let me tell you what happened.
It's like, it's pretty sad, though, because everybody, rooting me on, like, oh, man, the poor fucker finally has a girlfriend. Someone wants the bastard.
Well, Renacy was totally, he was asking me about that. I was like, oh, let me explain what happened, man.
But it didn't work. But guess what I get last night? Now, this is fucked up.
Okay.
I get this text, and someone says, hey, thanks for accepting my friend request, because I went on and checked this person. I didn't really look into him, but I looked at the profile to make sure there was actually content there, so it wasn't just a profile changing all the time, because that's what they are.
Yeah.
So instead of talking to him, I looked at it first, and I was like, okay, cool, so I'll put him in. I put him in, and I had a couple friend,
mutual friends?
Mutual friends.
Okay.
So I put him in, and it was probably 2 hours later, I get this, thank you for accepting my friend request. I said, you're welcome, cool, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden, she's like, so what do you do?
Oh, boy.
And I'm like,
Here it
oh,
comes.
not this. I said, I do radio. And she goes, oh, okay. And she kind of left it, and I thought, oh, all right. She didn't, you have kids, yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
I hate that shit. And so there was nothing there for a little bit. And I was like, all right, cool. So I was doing the show. I think it may have been your show right towards the end. And then she goes, yeah. She goes, I just come on here, and she goes, I just kind of new at this. And I said, oh, that's cool. I said, you hope you like Facebook or whatever. What do you say to something like that?
Yeah. Well,
Hi, welcome. I'm the Facebook ambassador.
Right. It's beepery. It doesn't really do anything.
But then she goes, wow. She goes, I checked out your profile, and you were really cute.
Oh, fuck.
I thought, oh, no, here's a hooker bot coming.
Right.
And I was waiting for do you have kids? How much do you make? Blah, 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 like they like to do.
Usual hooker bottery.
Or my mother just collapsed and had a simultaneous heart attack and a shit fit at the same time and died from it. And and I'm blah blah blah, and I need my cash and
Right.
but no, she goes, wow, you're really cute. I said, thank you. And then she comes back with, she goes, "Are you married?"
Oh, fuck.
And I'm like, "No. Are you?" So I started thinking, what should I go on the offensive, and should I start attacking first?
Yeah.
And I said,
Attack
"Are you?"
first,
Yeah. And
sure,
I said, "Are you married?" And she's like, "No." And I said, "Oh," I said, "Let me guess. You're on here looking for a boyfriend, right? Because something happened to you. Did your mother die? Did your father die? Did your grandmother die?" And I started putting out all this stuff. She goes, "No, no, no, no. Why would you ask that?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, maybe this isn't a hooker bot."
Okay.
So it wasn't a hooker bot, but here comes the twist.
Uh-oh, here comes. All right.
She's from the Philippines.
Oh, fuck.
And I was like, "Oh,"
Where are you finding these women?
I don't know. She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "I'm from the Philippines." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." I said, "I have a couple people I talk to back and forth over there." I said, "Nice people." And she goes, "Yeah." And she goes, "But you're really, really hot."
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, "Oh." She goes, "How old are you?" I said, "I'm 46. She goes, "You don't look 46. I thought, phew. But then I said, "How old are you?" She goes, 17. I'm like, "Oh, no."
Yeah, she wants to come over here and get fucking married,
And I was like, "Well, if you're looking for a boyfriend, I'm way too old for you."
Yeah, just stay away.
Yeah, and she's like, she goes, "No, over here it's different." I was like, no, that's
Yeah,
fine. She
that's
goes,
over there.
Yeah, she goes, "I'm looking for a nice man. I look at all your profile. It looks nice. You seem nice. You blah, 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 blah."
Yeah, fuck all that.
I'm like, "You don't even know me."
See, that's it. My rule is, if anyone attempts, because my mindset is this. Facebook is for those who have friends. Match.com is for those who don't.
Right, yeah.
So, if you're on Facebook looking for a boyfriend or some dumb shit like that and you hit me up, because I've gotten a few of those.
Yeah.
You seem like a nice guy. I want to meet somebody real.
How
Fuck
do they
you.
know? They don't even know you.
Well, that's it. If you tell me I'm a nice guy,
They don't know you.
then you really don't know me, and you just need to stay the fuck
And
away.
especially if you're dating him, don't run out of toilet paper in the bathroom. He'll write shit on your wall.
That's not the only thing you fucking.
I can't believe it. I started dating this motherfucker. I ran out of toilet paper. He called me lazy bitch and wrote it on the wall and shit.
Damn straight. That made her eat it. Made her lick it up. Here, bitch.
You really had to go there, didn't you?
Yeah, put your face in my shit. But share my dinner with me.
But yeah, it's like, and I was like, "Look," I said, "I'm sure you'll find a nice boyfriend. You're a pretty girl. Good luck with that." And I said, and she goes, "Do you have a Skype?" I said, "Only a work Skype."
Good.
That's all I need. Get on Skype with her. Oh no. Oh no.
Well, because sometimes you do post the Skype.
Yeah,
when
my
you're-
Skype is out there, and that's what I was afraid she would see and find, because it's not that hard to find.
And
if
you've
you
had
really
it
look.
happen before.
I have had it happen, yes.
Or somebody was becoming.
People got my phone number. Obviously, it's up there, and the Skype information, which is, if you really look, it's all connected.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's well, you got to be really careful with Facebook, and whenever people start getting really friendly, see, because on one hand I have my personal page,
right,
where if I don't know you, I'm not adding you. Plain and motherfucking simple.
Right.
You send me a message. I mean, you saw how I was to Rose Moore's daughter when I didn't know who the fuck she was.
Yeah, you attacked her.
Fuck yeah. Because it's like, who the fuck are you? You're sending me messages to my personal page. I don't know you, so go fuck off. And, and so that's my personal page. Then my Maxwell page, I'm a little more liberal when it comes to adding people there. But again, I've started to become more discriminating because I'm checking their page to see what's there.
Well, and that's what I kind of started doing, because mine was personal plus work, so I was just adding people. But then I started noticing, well, maybe I should start checking into these, because before, and then I started getting a lot of hooker bots and stuff. So I started checking, and
I had something in my teeth, by the way. If you saw me put my finger in my mouth.
Yeah, we all saw that.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's something that's in my teeth that won't get out.
Wow.
So, anyway,
maybe you have G Motors come over with a hose and blast it out of there.
There you go. Oh yeah. Don't go there, man.
I didn't. You took it the wrong way.
Okay. So here we go. We're gonna get another text soon. All right. But what was the other thing I was going to say? Yeah, and for my Maxwell page, like I said, there's people who like the show, but there was one person who tried to start getting friendly on there right away, and I just said, hey, look, I know what the fuck you're up to, so, unless you want me to delete your ass, you stop this shit now. And she fucking did.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's only one girl that I've been interested in for a little while now. You know who it is.
Yeah, and there's only one girl that I've been interested in for a little while now, so
And
you know who that is.
I'm not sure where it stands, if it ever did or ever will. So I just kind of leave it ride.
We're in the same boat, man.
We're in the same boaty boat.
you hear its horn?
Yeah, the fog. We can't see through to the other fucking side if there's land or not.
Right. We're just in that boat going,
yeah.
Arr, squalls be a-blowing, matey.
Son of a bitch, are we even going the right fucking way? I don't know.
Yep, we're just in there going, come on.
Yeah.
Keep the sails up or whatever the fuck.
We'll find out which one of us crashes on the rocks below first.
I don't know. Probably both of us at the
Yeah,
same goddamn
probably.
time. That's just how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because, like I said.
I'll be single the rest of my life, I think.
Hey, that's all right. So will I.
I only got, 6 months left anyhow.
Yeah. Well, it's all good, man. The chicks that, that's how it is. The chicks you want.
You know what would be fucked up? Is that on my dying bed, deathbed, they'd be like, and I always wanted to be with you, but you fucking tell me now.
That would be.
That would fucking blow.
Yeah, that would blow. Actually, you know what? That would probably get somebody cussed the fuck out.
Yeah, that time
like,
you probably
really,
hear
you fucking bitch.
And I just keel over or something.
No, I'd keep a horn. You know, one of those air horns.
Yeah.
On the bedside table. Just so I'd have enough strength to lift that bitch up and stick it in her ear and be like, "Fuck you, what, bitch?"
And throw feces on the wall.
That too.
Yeah.
It'll be my post-mortem feces. So, I'll just point my ass up and just shit all over.
You're like a mad monkey. Is what you are. A mad, pissed off monkey.
Yeah. You know what? If I had, if I wasn't civilized, that's probably what I'd be doing.
You are? I can question that at some points in time.
All right, if I wasn't civilized at all.
Okay.
See, I'm partially civilized.
Right.
I guess I'm a little domesticated. You know what I'm
a little
saying?
bit. Some of the stories you say questionable at times.
Oh yeah, but fuck. But, yeah, with the Facebook, it gets annoying because, like you said, you're trying to conduct business, and people don't write you back that you want to write you back, and fucking the people want to chat and beepoo are the ones who are writing you all the fucking time, and sometimes it's guys, it's other. Like these white kids, man. Some of these white kids are really jockative, man. Like they're just looking for anybody, looking for a friend. Well, I guess they're trying to be in the rap game, so they're in a sort of a form of music that doesn't accept them anyway.
Your name, you procedures, you are be sick. People know this.
Well, and maybe too, they just want to be down, man. They just want to be down.
They want to be, they want to rub up with a legendary.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't call myself legendary, but all right.
Well, I'm sure.
Man, you know what? I think I fucked my headphones. Oh, there we go. Okay.
I was gonna say,
I was playing with them, and the
what the hell you doing playing?
The sound
with
went
shit?
to the right ear. Because I love to play with chords.
Look at that. Now you almost fucked the stuff up.
Yeah, I know. So I'm just gonna leave it. Let it be. But yeah, it's just funny because they'll be like, "Hey, Max, what's up?" I'm just like, "Oh, fuck." I think I have some Homeronians on my friends list too. Which, okay, that comes with the territory. I understand. There's probably people jacking off over me and over my videos. And
wow, you think quite a bit about yourself, don't you?
No, I know how it is, man. I know there's just some.
So you really think there's men out there that have jacked off over your videos?
Oh, or over my pictures, or shit. I get there's there's one particular person on my friends list. Actually, there's been several, but one sort of backed off a little bit. The other one, he's always liking every photo, liking every post.
So you think maybe he just likes what you're doing or saying?
Well, maybe he wants to fuck me. That's what I think.
Wow, really?
That's what I think. And then he's always sending me fucking chats. Hey, Max, what's up? Like, dude, you want to pound me or something?
Wow.
Just let you suck my dick?
Wow.
Get it over with?
Take his teeth out and give you $200?
Oh, well, that guy backed off a little bit, too.
Damn.
So,
well, maybe you're meant to have a boyfriend instead of a girlfriend.
And I'm wondering that sometimes. If God wants me to be a homosexual.
Maybe he does. Maybe you're meant to be homo.
I'm just not into men.
Well,
I'm not turned on by men in the fucking slightest.
Maybe you don't need to be into them. Maybe they'll be into you from behind.
So I'll just lay on my face and take a fat cock up the ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We'll be right back.
What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic light, you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob blues. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gag, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted. My own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it.
At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance. Available for digital download only. Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes ain't your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer
Fuck that guy.
and DJ Jerkman,
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
Oh, yes, bitches, look at us.
Yeah, last second we make it.
Coming in at that last second. Ha 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 ha. Oh, okay, so we got one more hour here. What the fuck are we going to talk about?
We talked about it outside. Remember, we have nothing else to talk about. So we're gonna do hand mimes for people,
Okay.
like puppets and stuff. You do your make it look like it's talking, like a little mouth.
Like that?
No, like it goes like this. You take your thumb and you squeeze it to your fingers.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, except for all your fingers at one time. There you go.
Like that?
Okay, now pretend it's me.
Hello, everybody. We have nothing more to talk about on the STIM show tonight. So what we will be doing...
Yeah, fuck.
But that's how you do a hand puppet like that.
Yeah, see, those are all very sighty-oriented.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a sighty thing.
Sighty thing, man. So, yeah, we're just kind of talking too, like how, when things go good, you get nervous.
I never used to.
I know. When things were good, I embraced it.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
When I was younger, it was like most of my days were decent. They were cool days, and I would live my life like a normal person.
Yeah.
And, enjoy most of my time. Nowadays, it's like if there's not a major panic going on or some kind of destruction or some kind of something that I've got to be leery of somebody else, then I'm more paranoid than anything. If it's a good day, I'm like, oh, my God.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, my God, what's going to happen?
There's going to be a plane, and the engine's going to drop off and smash right through my head, right through this place.
Yeah, you really can't enjoy a good day until after it's over.
Well, it's that being tense all the time, that kind of feeling of always being on guard. So when you can let your guard down, you feel you can't.
Yeah.
You're always walking around in a state of terrorism, you might as well say.
Yeah, or panic or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is the fucking environment
Welcome to
they're
2014.
That's the environment that's created, though.
It is.
I mean, that these Yarlies, they just keep you in constant sweat, man, all the time over all kinds of shit. And I'm not trying to build drama or make up, shit or whatever. But
no, it is true. I mean, you look at everything nowadays. I mean, it's not even, the news before. Okay, if that's what you want to call it, but would be a little thing here, a little thing there. Major news would be, oh, there's been some fighting over here, or this or that, and or when we had the hostages from Iran a long time ago. That was major, you know.
Right? Yeah.
Now, my God, everybody's a freaking hostage everywhere. Everybody's heads being chopped off, and we're shipping Ebola in just for kids to play with. And I mean, you know, and now we've got boys and girls are not boys and girls anymore. They're purple penguins and all.
Yeah. Well, even there's that shit. Then if that's not enough, you know, things in your personal life, you know, you get shit. I hate checking the mail.
Yeah,
I'm serious. I'm to the point now.
I hate the mail.
Where I'm like,
I hate the fucking
I have
mail.
total anxiety about the mail. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to check the fucking
Nothing
mail.
good comes in your mail.
No, it doesn't. It's either some asshole trying to sell you something,
Or they're trying to
somebody
extort
saying you owe
money out of you.
Yeah, they're saying you owe them money when you fucking don't. And I'm just like,
One time, mail was where you got good news, and you get packages sometimes, or letters from relatives, and oh no, everything's from the
anymore.
fucking government or somebody,
or some corporation saying
or
you
or
owe
the
'em.
water company that's non-profit.
Yeah, and we want you to give us money for your
How's
water.
a water company non-profit? Give me fucking.
Yeah, you're a non-profit water company. How'd you handle that? We made ourselves into a 501c3 so we don't have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
That's
We're non-profit. We don't make any money at all from this.
No, from the money we collect. Yeah, that's always a weird thing to me. I see nonprofits, you know, selling things, and I'm like, how are you calling yourself a nonprofit? Which I think is a bunch of bullshit.
It is.
You know, where
Tax write-up, way to get around it.
I'm going to call myself a non-profit. That's what I'm going to do.
I can call myself a non-profit.
Well, yeah,
That's
why
what I
don't you
feel
do it?
like.
Why don't you declare yourself a
I am now.
501c3?
I'm non-profit. I don't make any damn money from this.
I'm not making money, and fuck. Well, yeah, and you just wonder, like, God damn, you know, where's the end of the shit?
Well, me and my mom were talking today, and, you know, I'm not going to toot my horn here, but I am going to state something, and it is true. I am a decent catch for a person. I'm a good guy.
Right.
I don't fuck around on people. I've got a fucking steady job, obviously. I've been doing it for 13 fucking years. I do have
Right.
some standing in the community. I don't think I'm super bad looking. I'm not like the hottest guy on the planet. I know that and understand that. But I don't think I'm dog fucking ugly either.
Right.
You know, I'm, at least for my age, I'm not, hey, I a little bald spot here and there. Or whatever,
I wouldn't fuck you, but I mean, you know.
Well, you might have to eventually.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
But, and I got a decent personality. I've got a business. I just don't understand. Nobody cares. It's kind of like women are set up nowadays, and I'm not saying all, but a lot of women, it's kind of like, because we were talking, and my mom's like, back in an older day, women went out and they looked for a man, they did this, they did. Now a woman looks for a specific thing, which is fine. You can have your preferences. I'm not
Sure.
saying that.
Oh, absolutely.
But they look for the worst of everything, and they settle for something they don't truly want, so they can get out of it what they want, but still say they're not happy.
Right. But yet, when you know that you can give that person a decent life or a decent, whatever,
right,
something that you know they'll be happy with,
Yeah.
they run from it.
And I mean, of course,
What
they'd
the
have to
fuck
be
is that?
attracted to you, and I understand that.
Yeah.
But you mean to tell me nobody in this motherfucking city is attracted to me at all?
Well,
Nobody in this whole fucking city?
Nah, the problem is, my problem is this. It's the wrong people that become attracted to me. So I would rather not have anybody attracted to me, because that way
Right.
I can be like, okay, fine. You're not nobody's attracted to me. I dig it. Okay,
Right.
I'm not an attractive guy. But being that I do attract the wrong ones, I'm like, okay, I am attractive. So that, so what am I doing wrong?
Well, of course, you got Facebook guys that want to hump you, you said.
Yeah, I got Facebook guys that want to fuck me. So but that's what it is, man. All the people I don't want are the ones who are all over my dick, and then the ones that I want, would want to have something more with, don't want shit to do with me. And
But
I'm
I
just
mean,
like, what the fuck?
and it's not even me. I mean, I see them doing it with a lot of people. It's like women have been trained over the years, these younger girls, to think totally fucked up.
Well, I think it's just, I don't know if it's just younger girls, man. It's older women, too, that think totally fucked up.
I mean, I just never seen a state of the way things are.
It's not a generation thing. Well, okay, in the sense of it's not where younger girls do this, older girls do that. It's a time. It's a sign of the times.
Yeah,
You know
I think
what I'm
that's
saying?
what it is. Yeah,
So you see older women doing the same goddamn thing, where they run from things that are good for them, and they run towards things that are bad for them.
Yeah, and they
for
say
whatever
they're not
fucking
attracted to that, but that's exactly. They're like, okay, they're like the moth. Oh, I'm not attracted to that light.
Here I go, right to the bug
dive
light.
right into it.
So
Yeah, and it's kind of weird. It's a weird state of affairs that goes on nowadays. And I'm not saying guys are perfect, because guys are just as fucked up.
I'm sure, if women could tell us about some of the guys. But,
I mean, because some of these women you see and you know what they're up to, and you'll see the guys flock to them.
Yeah.
They're not even looking for a decent woman. They're just accepting anything and jumping on the bandwagon.
And the women are all over that.
Yeah.
For whatever
and then
reason.
they just throw the guys away like it's a used fucking Twinkie wrapper.
Like, oh yeah, well, yeah.
Got the Twinkie. Now throw the rest away.
And he's disposable. I'll find another one. Yeah, well, it's the date site mentality. Nobody really wants something steady anymore.
I don't think anybody does. I don't think we do. I'm not sure any of us really do anymore.
I don't know, man. I like the idea of that, but at the
I
same
want a
time,
good fucking woman to go home to.
But you
God
know,
damn it, it's not that fucking complicated.
Here's a good question. I saw this the other night on that Experience Project site.
Right.
Somebody asked a question: do you feel love makes you stronger or makes you weaker? So what do you think?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I would ask you. I'll give you my answer in a second, but
huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Do I think it? You mean if I'm in the relationship?
Yeah. You guys are in love, or
if I'm in love with the person and they're in love with me, it makes me stronger.
Interesting. You know what? Here's what happens to me. I think I'm feeling strong. I feel great. I feel, fucking, amazing. But at the same time, it makes me weaker because it makes me do dumb things and I don't think. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you love them and you're with them and everything, you can do dumb things. That's what makes a relationship fun.
Well, of course, but I'm just saying I do. You know what I?
Promise rings.
You promise rings. I'm going to move to Colorado.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
But you love them, so that's a different. It's not like it was just somebody. It's not like your fucking Willie Bob knucklehead that fucking pulls up every night. Rock and roll, rock and roll. I found a girl today. I'm in love. Rock and roll. It's not like you're just dumping onto every fucking chick that winks at you and like all of a sudden you're in love.
In love and major. Oh yeah.
Right. I mean, now if you truly love the person or you spent some time with them, you really do care, and there could be a blossoming of love or that strong feeling there. Yeah, you do dumb things.
Yeah, I guess.
Can make you weak, yes.
I guess for me, it just makes me do a lot of dumb shit that I probably shouldn't be doing.
But see, with me, if I'm ever in a relationship, I'm in that relationship. I am not planning on jumping out of that relationship. I don't bail that easy.
Well, that's it. My thing is, hey, I'm there. I'm loyal to you.
Yeah, I'm not a bailer. I don't do that.
But I'll tell you what, though, a lot of people have, taken my loyalty as fucking weakness and, used it against me. So,
that does happen.
But I'll tell you what. The same way I can love somebody is the same way I can hate them.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a nasty bastard.
Oh, you know what? If you fuck me over.
Well, what do you think's going to happen in the relationship? They're eventually going to fuck you. You would hope so.
Oh, yeah. There's two kinds of fucking.
Oh, okay.
The one specific.
Just clarify
kind of
that then.
Now, you fuck me over? Oh, man. You think I hate a motherfucker that I really don't know? Mm-hmm. The hate is worse for somebody that I loved at one time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know that because I told you the one girl got decapitated and you just laughed.
That was cool.
Yeah, you were like, she got her head ripped off. I'm like, you are a sick, fucking morbid son
I was
of
like,
a
are you
bitch."
serious, man?
Yeah.
Really?
And you giggled like you're doing right now.
Just thinking about it is kind of cool.
I mean, you once made love to this woman. You cared so much about her, and now she's decapitated. You're like,
yeah, fuck her. She fucked me over.
So she deserves to have her head taken off?
Yep, you better believe it, man.
Wow.
I told you, there's a thin line between love and hate, man. You know that. And, if I love you, I love you. But if I hate you, oh, God damn it. I'm going to love hate you.
I will never have a relationship with you now at this point.
Good.
Because if you hate me, you'll wish my head off. Probably both of them.
That's it. That's it. I can love loving you. Or I can love hating you. What you pick? You know
I don't want to pick either one. Sorry.
Well, good. I'm glad you don't have to pick any of those. But that's the kind of person I am. I mean, I'm real like that's the end. You test my shit, and there we go.
I mean, to me, it would depend on what you did to me. I mean, if you left me and things didn't work out, I mean, come on, look, I don't even feel that way about my ex. And that was, she could have picked better times and better things that she could have done. Yeah, like you're picking your fucking nose.
Anyway, go on. You were saying?
But yeah, I mean, to have the news I had coming we weren't sure about, now we're probably pretty much sure about.
Right.
And some of the other things that came up,
so
struggling.
Even though they turned their back on you at the point of weakness, man, where you were down. I mean, this person basically just left you to bleed to death.
Pretty much.
So, and you still don't hate her?
No, I don't hate her.
Oh, wow.
No, I mean, I'm not happy what she did. I think she made a lot of bad decisions, but I think that those decisions will come back and she will hate herself for them. I won't have to hate her.
Ah, that's interesting, man. You got a different way of thinking about it than I would.
Yeah.
Because for me, oh, yeah. No, that everything that all the love I gave her at one time would now be concentrated in hate.
Wow.
And I would relish any pain that she suffered.
I wouldn't want to see her go through pain. I mean, if she
Oh.
goes through it, I mean, there's nothing I can do.
I'd masturbate if I saw it.
You probably would. Yeah, you would.
Yeah, that's it, though. I mean, like I said, I can love you or I can love hating you.
I'm surprised that when I told you she was decapitated, you didn't say, "Are her feet okay? What if I could use them one more time?" Yeah, see, look at you. Like...
Well,
yeah,
you know, but that's it. It's not hard to stay on my good side. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Honestly, just be loyal. Be loyal and I'll be loyal. And guess what? Hey, very fucking easy. Very simple. You know, that's all I'm saying. You know, don't leave me in time of need. You know, don't fucking, shit on me or take things from me or take advantage of me or take me for granted.
Right.
You know, that's all the fuck you got to do. Those are pretty simple things in the grand scheme of things, right? You know?
Well, you would expect anybody would not do that to somebody they cared about.
Yeah, but you'll be surprised.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be surprised some of the shit
that.
people do.
Oh, I know. It doesn't surprise me. You would think, like I said, you would think that wouldn't be the case, but it is.
Yeah, because people are motherfuckers, man. And so if somebody, fucks me, if it was somebody that I loved and they fucked me over, oh, yeah. Like, and one specific person that we sometimes always talk about, if she were to come back to me now, I'd be like, yeah, have fun.
My whole thing is I just think that that there's just, I don't know. Some of it just throws my mind into like a whole fucking like ding ding.
Oh yeah.
You just don't know what to think about things anymore. It's I would need a woman that was strong, really strong.
Yeah.
Now, it has to have a certain conviction that doesn't back down from things, because my life is turmoilish at times.
Well, and that's what I mean by the loyalty. The loyalty is an important part of what you want.
True.
Know? So, which the person you're kind of shooting for, I don't know if they could do that, man. You know what I'm saying? With their past and what they've kind of done, and and it's not a reflection on
that person
per se, but it's things they tend to let outside forces control what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's
true.
That's why it's like it's really crucial that you don't that you really weigh
watch
that one.
Yeah.
So anyway, but I know how it is, man. Being into somebody and hey, look at me.
Yeah.
So hey,
we're all in the same boat.
Yep.
We all want love, but nobody can find it. We're all walking around looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love, just nothing on their faces.
We've been looking for loyalty, like in not just a relationship or dating, but even in a working relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want to start a business now. Fuck, nobody's loyal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't envy you at all, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it has not been easy over the years.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a couple good people with us, that have really worked and done their best, and they're not making anything. I don't pay them. I don't anything, and they still do their best to come in and help and do what they can.
Right.
So, but it's kind of strange, because a long time ago when I was able to pay somebody, they weren't loyal at all.
Well, that's it. That person just fucked around and stole money and did their bullshit.
Yeah, it was just...
It's like, really? I mean, come on. What happened to make something work? Everybody wants to be that goddamn big fish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want it. I want it all. It's me, and all about me. And you find yourself just avoiding motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, what do you want?
No, the weird thing is if I was with somebody, obviously my ex-wife, she was the big fish too. She owned, I had no problem with being, someone being a partner with me in this, and and a partner in life, and working at it, and helping it grow, and helping them make money and me make money, and all of us live happy, and blah 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 blah. And,
well, that'd be great.
Well, that'd be ultimate.
But
why can't in the world? Why is so bad about something that in this world nowadays? What is so unappealing about that? Is it what I question?
It's the self-absorbed shit. It's all about me. Everybody's got the me mentality.
Right.
And, it may be from just the current environment. Like, hey, what's going to happen when, let's say there's a zombie apocalypse and that person.
Oh, it's coming.
That person that you're looking to, that you're in, that your partner gets killed. It's going to be you all alone. So you better prepare for it now. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of shit. It's creating that kind of environment and that mindset that, oh, well, if something fucked up happens, guess what? You know, you better be ready.
It's just amazing to me that what once was something promising to people now has become just the opposite of. They're not even slightly attracted to something like that. They want the total opposite of that.
Yeah, it's kind of well. And then too, we have said that, you know, it's the settling mentality. Yeah. Everybody's willing to settle for how their government treats them. They're willing to settle for what corporations do to them. You know, like we said last night, their two favorite words: at least.
Yeah,
at least
true.
this isn't happening. At least, so they're willing to take the dick from every angle, regardless of, you know, relationship, you know, business, you know, government, their music, their movies. You know, rather than going, hey, wait a minute, man, this is fucked up. You know, I'm a person too. You know, now it's just like, okay, I'll just take the dick because that's what I do.
It's like everybody wants that special thing and to be a part of something, but when it's out there and they're able to get it, they just walk away from it.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, that's not what I'm talking about, though.
Then they have the balls.
I want to control the world.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want that shit. But then they have the balls later, you know, if that thing
doesn't pan out to come snooping back around.
Yeah, if that thing goes away or you're not there anymore or whatever the case may be. Well, you
Hi,
know.
how you doing, Jerkman?
Yeah.
I'm doing good. Haven't heard from you for about 29 years, but
I'm back now.
Yeah, I'm back.
Well, I'm back. You know that. Or I love this one. That was then. This is now.
Things have changed.
Yeah, things are changed. You're right. Even on my end. You know,
I've had people come back and tell me, oh, I'm on my way back. I want to talk to you. We're going to do this, and I'm going to help you now, and we're finally going to make this go, and you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't see them.
Yeah.
I've not seen one of them.
Well, that's it. Just a lot of big talk. You know, it sounds good for the time. Oh, I saw it, man. I better say something good.
They're like, I'm ready to do this. I've matured now, or I've done this now, and I've done that now, or I'm, you know, I've settled my life and I figured out what I wanted, and I don't see them.
Yeah, where the fuck are they?
And I'm like, hey, what day you coming in?
You coming? You doing this? You gonna run your dick sucker forever?
Yeah.
You know, that's it too. Everybody just loves to run their fucking mouth and make empty ass promises, and you know, it's one of those things where I'm just like, man, you know what? I don't want to hear it. I don't give a fuck. You know.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of them. I mean, there's been a couple that's kept their, you know.
Well, you know, too, and it's the MLM mind state, too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh, I want easy, quick gratification and where I don't have to do any work. And, you know, and that's the thing, too. You know, talk about settling. You know, rather than getting into something decent, like something like this, they'd rather throw a shitload of money into a fucked up MLM.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they're their own boss.
Yeah. I'll
never have to work again.
And then meanwhile, you see them 10 years later and they're still fucking broke. Hey, man, you still doing that MLM shit?
No, then they're trying to push the MLM to me. And I'm like, I'm not interested.
Yeah. What
you were here? Was you in an MLM? Did I ever give you the indication that I'm into MLMs? No.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's their big thing. Oh, come on, man. You got to get on the ground floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had a chance to be in the ground floor here, and if you bumped this and I bumped this, you had a chance to keep moving up, and you don't have to worry about going out and getting other people to go under you and selling them on your product and blah, blah, blah. But no, they run from this like their ass is on fire.
Oh, yeah. Well,
but they'll go dump money into these morons and then have to go and try to push their product for them to get someone else to join the dumb thing.
Well, and it's funny, too, because they're so suspicious of something like this.
Yeah.
But yet, you know, when it comes to MLMery, you know, they're just like, oh, really? $4,000? Let me shift that for you
Wait
for
a minute. And you say to me, I could be making $125,000 a week.
Yeah.
How did I not know this secret before now?
Because I am the only one who cared enough to tell you.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
You mean to tell me that you're the only one that cared enough to tell me?
I am. And if you join my MLM for the low price of $40,000,
yeah,
you know, it was $4,000, but now it went up to $40,000.
Wait a minute. You mean I only need $40,000? That's it to never work again?
You got it. Just pay me $40,000. You'll never have to do another job again. And you know what? You will make that $40,000 back and another $600,000 on top of it.
Oh, how long will it take?
Oh, as long as as long as you want it to.
I want it to take a week, and I want to be CEO.
Oh, you'll be CEO the minute you give me that $400,000.
Wait a minute. I could be CEO now?
Sure. All you got to do is give me that money. As soon as that money hits my hand, you are a CE fucking cocksucking O.
Wait a minute. You mean you liked enough me to tell me? Did anybody else know this secret?
No. But you know what? You can spread it to them.
Here's my money.
That's how you get them.
Here's my money.
Oh, thank you, CEO. You big CEO.
It's that stupid.
Yeah, it is. It is that stupid. And people are that stupid to bite into that. I don't know why.
I've got no clue.
Like I said, they'll go for shit that's very, shady and over, fly by night. But yet, then when you hit them with something that's real, they're like,
hey, it's going to take a little bit of dedication, a little bit of work, but it can be done.
Uh-oh.
You're next to the fucking owner of this place. You can make this work.
I just heard you use 2 bad words, and I think I know where you're killing them.
Wait a minute. Which ones?
You said work.
A little bit of work.
And dedication.
Dedication.
What the fuck? Hey, we're talking in a society that doesn't like to be loyal, and you're asking them to dedicate themselves to something?
This is true.
How
But yet they'll go
dare
dedicate
you?
themselves to dumb shit.
Well, yeah, of course, because it's dumb.
Yeah. You know what I dedicated myself to?
What's that? Yeah, going to break. We'll be right back, bitches.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic light, you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th Anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gack, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gonna slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, Do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted. My own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance. Available for digital download only. Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you'll be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts.
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the pay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer
Fuck that guy.
and DJ Jerkman,
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
Oh, yes, bitches. Welcome to the final segment of the shit that irks me. You know, and I got to apologize to everybody. I've had some elusive dried boogers in my nose that I've been trying to chase down. You know, it's just been the season of the phlegm for some reason.
It's been bad. Because even this cold around for me and my mom and everybody I've been talking to,
yeah, everybody's
like
phlegmed up. Huh?
It's never-ending mucus.
Yeah.
It just doesn't stop. It's like you think it's cleared up, and all of a sudden it's like, go back in your head again.
Oh, you got more shit going on, yeah. And then you're blowing shit out. Like when I was in the bathroom there, I'm like blowing out all this dried mucus, and you know, and
mine's not dry, but it's
well, in my nose
it is. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to like it wants to stop. It's like you. How much can your head fucking hold?
Yeah, how much mucus can a body make? Well, either way, that's why I've been sitting here picking my nose because I've had some fucking major mucus going on.
That's great. That's nice.
Just thought I would share that.
Yeah, I mean, because you know me, I love to enjoy people pick their nose, eat it, you know, stuff like that.
I know that's something that's
for
really...
me. It's just it's like a good movie.
Yeah, you just gotta sit through it and be like, ah, yes. It's like popcorn, picking it and eating it. You know?
Really?
It's like buttered popcorn, man.
That's disgusting. Why would you even go there? That is just flat out freaking disgusting.
Just so I could get a reaction out of you, of course. And it worked, didn't it?
Yeah, you
See?
you revel in that.
Uh-huh.
That's the you know. You know what's going to happen?
What?
God, you're going to die. God's going to say, you know what? I forced this poor man his whole life. I took his sight away from him. Let's bring him into heaven and let him in. And then you're going to go up there and agitate him until he dumps your ass down in hell.
See, but that's why I've been preemptive here. You know, I've already planned that I'm going to come back as a ghost. That
Really?
I don't want to go to heaven. I don't want to go to hell. I want to be a ghost. That's what I want to do.
Someone wants to make you a ghost soon, too, probably.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some fucker out there that's...
I'm sure someone out there wishes all of us dead. That would be the government.
That fucking Maxwell Silverhammer, that
feeder.
GJ Jerkman asshole.
You know, and we've discussed the fact that when all this shit hits the fan, me, AK, and Ocelot and everybody have decided that when this hits the fan, we are going to pick you up, but we're putting a chain on you.
Oh, really?
So you can't get to the food.
Oh, you're going to tie me up, huh?
Because we decided this would be you. We'll get out there, right? We're like, okay, we got everybody. We got Ocelot, AK, you know, the family, we got Maxwell, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we've got 6 months supply of water, 4 months supply of food, blah, blah. And all of a sudden we hear, you only got like 2 weeks left.
Oh, I know. It's a survival situation. I wouldn't be that bad. You know?
So it's good when your friends are saying, yeah, we may have to chain the fucker down.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that like, oh, wow, I'd be chained? Fuck, I might as well just be one of those fuckers that tries to rob you guys. If that's the case, I'd rather be a nomad than chained up with, hey, at least I'm chained up with people.
Hey, we'll
that I
make
know.
sure we feed you and give you water once in a while.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, we at least thought enough to pick you up and chain you down, right?
Yeah, that's a good thing, man. I appreciate that.
What are friends for?
Wow. Damn. So, yeah, what else?
Hang on 1 second. I got to do something. Keep talking for a second.
Okay. Yeah, what else is going on? Oh, you know, this is kind of interesting on the subject of relationships and things. I actually thought this was kind of cool. Something a little lighthearted. So my assistant today, he tells me, he goes, "Hey man, you mind if I leave like 15 minutes early?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, man." He was like, "Yeah, I want to get my girlfriend some flowers." And I'm like, "Oh yeah?" And he's like, "Yeah, no occasion, just want to get her some flowers." And I'm like, "Whoa, okay." I was like, "Look at you, man, putting down the pimp game, you know, just kind of fucking with him a little bit." And he's like, "Yeah, damn straight." He was like, "Real badasses treat their women well." And did you hear that there, Jerkman?
No, I was talking.
Ah, okay. You guys were handling business. Well, basically what happened is my assistant asked me if he could leave a few minutes early today. He said he wanted to buy his girlfriend some flowers. And he's like, "No occasion, just wanted to get her some flowers." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool, man." I was like, "Look at you, man, laying a pimp game, you know, doing the usual, you know, guy shit, the guy ribbing type shit." And he goes, "Yeah, damn straight." He was like, "You know, real badasses treat their women well." And I'm like, you know what? That's some real shit, man. I kind of agree with that statement.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Because I think if you're a real, you know, hey, yeah, you may get fucked over and you may get this and that, but you know what? At the end of the day, you can say you got a clear conscience and you were real.
Okay.
It's funny because I used to not think that way. You know what I'm saying? I used to think that, oh, being an asshole to women and being a dick to your lover, you know, was the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but now I'm you know, I've grown up a little bit and my mind sort of changed, you know, and I'm like, you know what? You know, being real is what it's about, man. So, you know, if you're just trying to be nice to somebody just because you love them, then hey, I think that's awesome. So, there's my thought on that shit.
There's your thought.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
So you're taking this stance totally on this, no matter what. Nothing can change your mind.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, within reason, like I said, unless somebody fucks you over, but you know, hey, if you guys got a working relationship, and like we're saying about loyalty,
right?
You
True.
know, so if that person's been good to you,
right?
You know, then you should be good to them.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. I mean, at certain points in time, things are going to happen
Oh yeah.
You know, so as long as the majority of your relationship, you can see there was loyalty, there was true love in that. You know, you can't hate the person for one. Just like I said, it depends on the circumstances and what they've done and how they went out or whatever.
And how they went. There's the key right there. How they went out. So, you know, in this case, if the person's been loyal to you and you've been loyal to them, then that's great.
Right.
You know, and you're treating someone good, you know, because you're a good person. You're a stand-up person. So, you know, I dig that. That's why when he said that, I was like, okay, you know what? I agree with that statement. That's cool. But at the same time, you know, if somebody fucks you over, you know, then it's like, all right, now I'm going to make you feel the wrath.
Well, see, but that's going out of your way to be vindictive. I think if they've done that, depending on the thing, I mean, if they're still coming at you, then of course you've got to do something about it. Right. But I mean, if they, like my case, she took off. You know, I don't really hear from her.
Well, I mean, there's nothing you can do now.
So for me, I mean, there's no sense in
But
me.
at the same time, if they come back begging, you kick them in the fucking face.
I couldn't do that.
Oh, see, I would.
I mean, now if they come back, depending on how they came back. I mean, if they come back like I owe them something.
Hopefully they come back in a body bag, but.
Wow. And as long as their feet are still intact, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I can fuck the stumps.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow, you got issues.
So, anyway, like we were saying, if somebody, once you fuck me over, that's it. You know, I can love you till I can't love you anymore.
Right.
Then I can hate you. And
But
I can love you.
why put your energy into hating them at that point?
Well, I mean, what choice do you have? What are you going to do?
Well, you don't have a choice. I mean, like, you know what? I have to fucking hate you now. I have to hope you die. I have to do it.
It just happens, you know. I mean, you know.
No, it sounds like a choice. It doesn't sound like I have to.
And you can wish misfortune on them. That's always a good thing.
Well, I'm not saying that people don't get back and, like, you know, okay, supposing she would have went out and you know, been with this other guy, which I know she was with, and he fucked her over.
Right.
Yeah, and I'd be like, you know, well, hey, that's shit that happens. I don't feel bad for you about it. You know, he fucked you over. Good. What'd you think you were going to get? You thought you were going to get a fucking prize?
Right, right.
You know, you did have one. I was a decent person to you. I didn't fuck you. I didn't hurt you. And if I ever did, it was unintentional. It wasn't like I was trying to do, you know, because no matter what in a relationship, you hurt people. You hurt each other, whether intentional or not. You know, if it's intentional, then obviously you've got problems. But unintentional, you may do something that somebody doesn't like and it hurts their feelings or something.
Yeah, but then you talk about it and you
right.
That's where communication comes in.
Right. You know, get in that angry argument and you say something you don't mean maybe, or you do say something you mean and you just don't want them to know it.
Yeah, of course.
Something like that.
Hey,
but
hey, I've been there.
Yeah, but the whole thing comes down to is just that, you know, yeah, I mean, I wasn't unhappy to hear or see that maybe it didn't work out with this guy. I mean, you feel bad to a certain extent, like, you know, you hate to see them go through something bad, but at the same time, you know, what comes around goes around.
Yes, exactly.
But I don't wish them in a body bag or, you know, their boobs to fall off, or because that's the equivalent to feet to you.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We just have a different approach on that shit.
Yeah.
But I guess what I'm trying to say is, hey, as long as somebody's loyal to you and you're trying to keep it going and you're being a good guy, I thought it was pretty stand up for him to do that.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, it was no occasion. He just wanted to get her some flowers because he just hadn't done it in a while, he said.
Right.
So, and he was like, yeah, real badasses treat their women well. And you're right, because real pieces of shit are the ones who go out and fuck around and, you know, treat their women like shit. And
I mean, I tried my best to do what I could in a relationship. I didn't always have a ton of money or a ton of things, but I would do little things here and there once in a while.
Right, well,
you know,
that's all, man.
Because you do get tied up in everyday life. You know, you're together with somebody for 12 fucking years. You got kids. You got a job. You got, you know, not every day is I got to think of that special thing to do every day.
No,
and
hell no.
And a lot of women would love that. But a lot of guys would like it too. But do we get it? No.
No, of course not.
So it's one of those deals where, you know, you appreciate the person, but every once in a while you'll sit back after that period of time of going through your craziness, and you'll sit back and look at the person and go, wow, they're with me. They're beautiful. I love that person. You know, they're special to me. And you get that feeling inside, and you know, you do that certain thing because you say, wow, you know, I've kind of neglected this, but because I've been so busy with everything else.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
So, and I just thought it was pretty kind of cool.
No, it was.
I thought it was good. He went and did that. So, kudos to him for that.
Kudos.
Oh fuck, man! You could tell we're just struggling toward the end here.
No, we're not struggling.
No, we're not
No,
struggling.
I don't feel I'm struggling. Do you feel you're struggling?
Maybe in my own mind.
As I say, do you feel maybe is a scenario for you that you have just walked into a bathroom with no toilet paper?
You're goddamn right. But you know what?
You have nightmares about that, probably, don't you?
About walking in bathrooms with no toilet paper?
And not being able to shit and revel in it.
Well, a bathroom is a place where you should be able to shit.
Well, I know,
if you can't even shit in that bathroom.
But I mean, but you like to. I mean, I'm sure you get up in the morning and you take a crap and you look and go, "Good morning, poop."
Well,
good to see ya. Good to smell ya. Top of the day to you, turd.
I am proud of my shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, especially when it's a good, solid, nice, healthy shit. And although, see, I don't get as many of those these days. Now it's more like more liquid shits. It's more like cream of mushroom soup.
Wouldn't have to do with all the shit you eat.
Well, of course not. Yeah, it probably does.
Oh, yeah.
Which, by the way, I'm fucking hungry.
Really?
I'm going to go home, and I'm probably going to go eat some microwave burritos or something or some shit.
I thought you were cooking now.
Well, not all the time.
But you still cook?
I can cook, yeah. I can cook a few things. So, when time allows, I can cook.
Your friend has not texted me back. I told her, I said, "Are you listening, sexy?"
Uh-oh. Is she still on? Can you see?
I don't know if she's there or not, but if she is, she's probably like, fuck. He just said it on the air.
Because we knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, we knew she wouldn't text back. We put it up. I told Max, if you are listening out there, I said, I'm going to text to her. Are you listening, sexy?
Just to see what you say.
Just to see what you'd say. And we're both kind of like, if you would have said, yes, sexy, we would both been laughing. Either way.
It would have been funny.
But it's like a dead silence.
Yeah, and that's
nothing.
That's like, uh-oh. Like, didn't piss you off, did we?
I hope not.
No.
We're just having fun, that's all.
We don't want to piss anyone off.
Yeah, we're not going to piss you off.
We love to bring joy to everyone.
Except
for the fuckers we hate.
We feel like every day should be Christmas for everybody.
It should be, really.
We feel like everybody should be a purple penguin. Everybody should be happy. There's no man, there's no woman, there's no bad, there's no good. It's a purple penguin.
And there's flowers and birds singing and the air is clean and
and everybody loves everybody. Kumbaya.
You could lick door handles if you wanted to.
And they taste like candy canes when you do it.
Yep. You could just eat that door handle and then another one will just fall right in place.
Up. And you could sit in a toilet and the toilet paper will just flow freely, that it never ends.
Yes, and so will the shits you take.
Yes.
No more shitting in chapters.
Yeah.
That's another thing I notice as you get older. You shit in chapters.
You will shit so much that a bright light will come out of your ass. And you will feel cleansed. Yeah, so you just like that one.
I like that. Shitting so light. It's like a comet, man.
Yeah.
Does your turd have a tail like a comet?
You get so much shit out of you, your insides gleam with brightness.
It glows as it rockets from your colon, splashing in the water like a meteorite hitting the earth.
Yeah, see?
On a night of
And every child is happy, and there's no disease in the world, and everybody has a Pokemon that they love and hold and cuddle
and rub on their nuts.
Yes, a Nutman.
Yeah, well, not just their nuts, but their genitals. Yeah,
genital Pokemon.
They just caress themselves with it.
But see, now you're going weird because that's sexual. We want to keep this. Oh, it's got to be ambiguous. It can't be nothing sexual.
Okay, you're right.
It's got to be kind of just
leave it up to me to throw.
Yeah, you want
shit.
You want weird.
Well, that's usually what I do. All right, so you have your Pokemon that you squeeze and you go to sleep with.
Of course, people love Pokemon, but if you don't like Pokemon, you don't get one of those. You get whatever it is your heart desires.
Yes, exactly. All the gold, all the money.
Yeah, and this is the way the world is. Money never runs out. Every time you go to the store, everything is totally fresh.
Oh, man.
Nothing is ever rotted.
You know what, though? See, it's the thing. I got this new phone, and I've never had this in my life. Mm-hmm. So this is what makes me realize that everything's wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. This new iPhone. I mean, you cannot live in this world and not be thankful for everything that happens.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, how can you live in a world like this and not say, wow, it doesn't matter if I have rights anymore. I am able to stand in a line to purchase a phone for $600 that had 2 more features put on it that should have had the one I just purchased 6 months before this for $600 fucking dollars.
And you know what? I'm so happy to be getting fucked.
Yeah.
It's great.
I'm so happy that they build equipment and they build stuff nowadays to literally break within a certain amount of time because I have to come back and buy another one from them.
Yes, things that don't work, and they go out in 2 months, and, hey, that's just the way of the world, pal, and you're just going to have to get used to it.
I can feel my inside starting to glow right now.
Don't you love it?
I'm feeling tingly.
I mean, me too.
Oh, shit. No, I'm really feeling – maybe it's a heart attack. Holy fuck.
Or a stroke.
Yeah, one of the two.
Although I have strokes every night. You know that.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Well,
And
it looks like it.
they cause me to ejaculate.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, that's a great world.
I know. Every stroke makes you ejaculate.
Well, and that would be a perfect world. Think about this. Instead of having a stroke and dying, you actually fill the world full of your love juice.
Oh, wow.
Think of this.
Great.
I mean, yes.
So you were hydrating the planet?
Well, it's like this. Anytime something bad happens, it's actually a good thing for you. So you would think that a stroke would be bad. No. It's a way of you releasing your love juice to the world.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. Chirpin, you should work for the government.
I'm trying to. That's my audition.
Well, after hearing that, man, this is like your air check for the government.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, guy, we want you.
It's
like
NSA and anybody out there, Homeland Security, and I will personally, if you guys hire me on, I will personally spin everything to the best of my ability for you.
They may just do that.
I will lie my ass off for you. I will have people believe shit that's so fucking far-fetched.
After this broadcast, they may just do that. You may have people going, okay.
I will have them thinking that, with you coming in and rooting through all their computers and taking all their shit out is actually the best thing that's ever probably happened to them.
And they'll embrace you for it too.
Because what you're doing is you're actually going in and clearing out all their bad cookies and getting rid of the information that is slowing their computer down.
That's right.
This is what's been slowing it down. So you're not just going in looking for terrorists, which is only what you're doing, but you're clearing out their systems so the perfect patriotic person that they are, their computer's also running better. So you are not essentially harming them in any way, shape, or form.
That's the way to go, man. Oh, wow. I think you have...
They're helping us, and we just don't see it. We're too stupid.
Right. We just got to sit back and start letting things happen.
I mean, let them go in. Every time they go in, your computer runs better. So instead of spending that money to go out, they'll clear everything out of your computer for you.
And not only that, but they can get in there any time if things start going bad again.
Right. Why call somebody that why spend unnecessary money right now to go get your computer fixed and is your computer slow? Let the NSA clear out your cookies.
And guess what? They will have access to your computer anytime.
Right.
So as soon as they see a problem, they can jump right in there.
They will make sure they take care of it for you instantly. So once again, one less worry in this busy, busy world that you've got to deal with every day.
Look at that. The NSA, man. They're just trying to
prolong on your side.
They're trying to prolong technology.
And that's what I'm saying. So, people fear them, and they really shouldn't because they are only here to help.
They should love them.
Right.
They should realize that the NSA, even the IRS is doing great things.
What the IRS is doing is, look at this way. Now, think about this. If you had all this extra money to spend, what you would do is you would go out and buy yourself probably food that's no good for you because you could indulge in more ice creams, more of these snickerdoodles,
frozen shit,
and stuff that's no good for you.
Right.
So now you are working yourself to a heart attack or a stroke.
Oh wow.
Now, since the NSA, whoops, wrong button. So since the NSA comes in and home, or not NSA, but the IRS, will take that extra money that you would harm yourself with.
You're right. They're making it so you don't buy these things that are going to kill you.
Right.
Oh, that's brilliant.
They're
not only that, but they're also in charge of your health care.
Well, that's why they put them in charge of your healthcare. See, now they were keeping you from buying that one extra Snickers you didn't need, or that one that Pop-Tart that was full of GMO. They are actually taking that money and putting it in better use for you, putting highways down that you can ride down the road of freedom.
Yeah. Wow. And they're paying for your health care. I mean, you're paying for your health care, but that's beside the point. They're taking that money and appropriating it in the proper place.
And they do this for you out of their kindness of the United States heart.
You know what? And it's a thankless job. That's all it is.
I mean, all they do is get reamed all the time because they're like, "Why are you taking this money?" But look at how healthy you are right now. You live so much better because of this.
And
yet you sit back and you criticize what they do.
Yeah, ungrateful ass people.
Yeah,
unfucking grateful.
You say they don't work for that money? Yes, they do. They work. Do you know what it's mentally like for them to know that there could be somebody out there that they left have too much money and could actually be eating food that's bad for them?
Man. Oh, wow.
They cry every night, I'm sure.
I know. Their tears are filled with pillows.
Yes. Filled with pillows.
Wow. They're pillows full of tears is what I meant to say. Fuck. On that note, I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm GJ. Will spin it the way you like it, Jerkman.
and that's the story there, bitches. See ya.